how does Mecha Koopa really stop Sonic from spin dashing across the stage, or does it?
Yeah, I mean, he can go and like get hit by it, right? But you also have situations where Sonic, if he just plays a bit more run based, can just run up and just pick up the Mecha Koopa and stuff as well too, right?
Got it.
And it's really, I mean, with that sheer speed too, it's like, you know, you just run up someone's face, pick it up, and just run back, right? So it really comes down to that knowledge if SuperStriker has it. But we're gonna go into game one here, like Town and City. I think it's the good stuff here by Snor. I think it's a good selection for him to have that kind of space and really gauge where his space is, where he can actually react to Sonic.
So much damage here from SuperStriker early on. I'm wondering who put SuperStriker in losers, because just looking like such a strong player all the way through. But now Snor, despite the early sort of setback, which you kind of just have against Sonic no matter what, you're going to take a certain amount of damage anyway. Still trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I mean, dude, SuperStriker has been really good with this combo game, right? So it's like, once he gets a hit on you, you kind of have to expect some of these things, right? And he has this good setup afterwards, too, to get some additional damage. Good fade back there with the forward smash, has an opportunity here. Are we going to see a runoff? Yep, I like that.
That sucks.
Yeah. That's a really good setup. You'll see some Sonics go for it. Reason being is someone goes up pretty early, then they will get hit by the side B jump, right? Yep. And then it's like, you know, if you whip that, then you just go for the up B, and that covers the later delay option, right? So, really good tool.
Yeah, tragic. And somebody pointed out in the chat what I was going to say. Why Germany and the Netherlands? That's Netherlands, right? The other flag, like, why are their flags the same? That's annoying. Like, it's the same thing, just sideways. That makes me mad, bro. Like, what are they?
A full-on country with history?
That's right, obnoxious, bro. Get your own flag. Were they at the same meeting? Like, that's cringe. Come on. All right. No, it's Belgium. I'm kidding. It's Belgium. No, I'm looking it up. It's Belgium. It's Belgium. It's Belgium. Okay. 103 right now.
Come on, Cody.
On SuperStriker, struggling to get the kill on SuperStriker. Snormanda is blowing it up.
Oh, man. All right. Good run off fair there.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah, we're good. Remember when we talked about not opening it up, or not leaving the door open for Junior to come back? You know? Yeah. It's like, you just let him through that one tiny thing.
Yeah.
And then he just kills you for it.
Yeah. I mean, that's a situation too. Sonic can actually do pretty well, because he can just literally drop Spring, and then if he just gets hit by Spring, right, and especially if it's like the person doesn't get in tumble, they just fall, and that's it. You can even do runoff fair as well, and as long as you get the lasting hit of fair, and they just fall down to their death and they don't get the card back. So Sonic does have a couple options versus the character.
Now 124. On Snormanda, struggling here at the end. I just, against Sonic, it gets worse and worse. Like, what do you make it this one stock, and Jab's pretty good. Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Jab is strong. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay, here's some damage, just what's needed.
Snormanda at 135.
Yeah, he wanted to pop back for the finish.
Wait. A little preemptive on that up B, but it doesn't matter. Still landing just fine.
Yep. Give himself time so he can put out that Mecha Koopa.
Double bear. Yep. And I noticed in the set with Pelly, SuperStriker always goes for the double. Like, there's... I feel like there's not much reason not to. Like, what else are you gonna do? Just fall... like empty fall, but that doesn't do anything, you know? The back air doesn't have enough landing lag that it's a concern. So SuperStriker going up 1-0 on Snormanda. I think Town and City, I see why it got chosen, but I worry it's too big. Like, there's too much space. A little bit too much area to run away.
Bear, because like Yeah, if they're not paying attention to the situation and you have enough time to get out the bear, right? Because bear is going to be a frame 13 aerial, but the thing about it is like, dude, that it's going to be -10, -11 on shield, right? In fresh situations. So it's like, why not? If you think they're going to roll here, throw it out and see what happens. Because at the very least, if you hit that shield, then you should be in a pretty good position. And you can space it out too, where, you know, really hard for certain characters to punish you.
Yeah. So right now we're figuring out the stage. Snormanda going over to the side. Doubt it's a character swap, but it would just be stage. I didn't see if SuperStriker played any other characters. Not sure if there's anything else in their pocket. But as we talked about, I think Snormanda definitely a junior player through and through.
Yo, shout out to my people in Belgium.
Yeah, y'all got some good waffles.
Making it happen.
Yeah. You should get a different flag, though, bro. That's kind of cringe. You just took Germany's flag and then rearranged the colors.
You're not. You're a nut.
Yeah. It's kind of cringe, bro. I don't... 3, 2. All right, here we go. Game 2. Small battlefield.
Yep.
Not the Netherlands. No, there is some flag that the Netherlands... Oh, the Netherlands is sideways France. That's what it is. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, y'all just steal each other's flags. It's crazy. All right. Have some originality. How about some stars, you know? Stars are nice. 54 on SuperStriker currently.
Stars and stripes, man.
Yeah, please. Come on. Get some good colors. People are like, why did we have American commentators for this? I hate these guys.
Why are these guys here?
Should have had Viram and Ramses. Not this. Okay. 70% right now. 70% on SuperStriker, but has quickly brought it back with these throws with some hits. Yeah, I feel like small battlefield. I like this play because it's a little bit tighter. Gives Snor a bit more creativity in terms of burst options to try to stop SuperStriker from playing SuperStriker's games. You know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Take it down tilt. Let's set up here with Mecha Koopa. I'm not gonna find anything there, but he's gonna sit back. I love that. So that is one thing you can see from Bowser Jr., right? Just going for the clown cart, because you're gonna have that armor on it. So in certain situations, if Sonic is just gonna go,
whoa!
Yeah, just go hit box.
Yeah, made it all the way.
Yeah, I like it.
I never think he's gonna make that.
I know, right?
Like the down air always messes me up. But...
Yeah, but if we could just see some more of the clown cart action too, like Bowser Jr. again can pressure with clown cart and with Mecha Koopa, just utilizing that armor. But we haven't really seen Snor really do that. He's kind of been respecting Spin Dash a little bit too much, right? And that's kind of the problem. There we go.
Ooh. Big cart. Ooh, goes for the forward smash. And it will land that time. Does not get the edge. 2-stock game between the two. SuperStriker slowing down the pace of the game quite a bit. I mean, we're now almost 2.5 minutes in with only 1 stock lost. I mean, if we keep on the same pace, we're on pace for a timeout. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's just sitting back here.
And the attack, yeah, nice. Good up throw there from Snormanda. Can't land more than 2 uppers, though. Sort of a missed opportunity. Got an up tilt, no tech from SuperStriker, but he only needs 1 more upper for his trouble.
Catch. Oh man, get in that tower spot. And it's always been around those percents too. That we see that happen more.
Goes out. You can see SuperStriker canceling the spin dash because of it. Trying to find their way in. Oh wow, at that! Damn, dude, when can you hit him? If you can't hit him then, when can't you do it? That sucks. Big jab, not enough to KO just yet, though.
Yeah, that was actually very, very smart by SuperStriker to wait. Because if he didn't wait and did the spin dash early there, then he would have actually gotten hit by that.
120 here. SuperStriker Snormanda is going to have to figure out how to get this KO. Has the Mecha Koopa, gets the dash, not quite enough. 130 now. lot of back and forth.
Yep.
I see chat talking about Canada having a good flag. You know that's a leaf, right? It's not like a... It looks like a star. It's not a star, it's a leaf. They have a leaf on their flag. It's a leaf. Like from a tree. It's a bad flag. Whoa! Big punch! Ha!
Easy cockback.
And it's that pullback that we talked about at the first set, if you remember when we were talking about Pyro. Just Sonic has that big pullback and can't get hit.
Yeah. Very, very deceptive. He's gonna jump back. He's gonna get out of there. He's gonna use a spin shot. Spin shot so ridiculously good too in these certain matchups where characters are good in the corner.
Yeah.
Sonic essentially gets a corner, get out of corner free card.
166 now. Oh yeah, just waiting. Just playing that game of chicken. Like just spin dash into me. I'll get the KO. No, it's not lame. Trees give life. Found the Lorax in chat. Okay. Aren't you supposed to be gone, Lorax? I thought you like left or something. Get the hell out of here. Right now, Snormanda is trying to get the hell out of here. Oh, gives him a kiss. Goes for the double kiss, but can't quite get it. Ooh! Big hammer! No, not quite.
Man.
What is this play? Alright, we're going everywhere on the wing.
Yeah, he's out of there. I don't want to deal with it.
84 to 80. Dude, there's 0.1% difference between them. Okay, finally, back air later.
Alright. He said going down to the wire here.
Still going low, gets under the spring. Well done. Ooh, yeah, he goes over him with the forward air.
Shut up. Wow.
Yeah, a little crazy with that forward smash, but I can keep it in the air. We're going to dash. We're not going to commit. We're jumping. Back and forth. I like that forward air, just stalling it out. Look at the timer, too. We've got about a minute left. I doubt we're going to get to that point. Gets the air dodge! I can't believe he got under that. Like, I can't believe he got in a position to force the air dodge and punish it. That seems difficult.
That was good. That was really good.
Goodness gracious. Well done by Snormanda taking the game. SuperStriker looked firmly in control most of the way through until the very end. But one that went down to the wire, man. We had, I think, about maybe 45 seconds left.
Yeah. So, do you think we're going to see another Game 5?
I don't know, man. Maybe. I think it would be a monumental effort from Snormanda if that was possible. Because, like, trying to stay on top of Sonic for that long sounds so hard. And I feel like we talked about before how it feels like playing Belmonts at a high level can be exhausting and get really tiring. Yeah. I feel like Sonic doesn't... He is tiring, but I also think if you play Sonic, you don't really feel that level of exhaustion because you're playing your own game. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, if you're playing as Belmonts, you're still playing the other guy's game. You're just playing around it. Sonic is playing a different game entirely, which is like, you do something, then I play. Meanwhile, Belmonts are constantly having to do stuff to stop you from playing. Does that make sense? It's like a different playstyle.
Absolutely, I agree.
So I feel like it's not as tiring for Sonic, you know?
Right. Because at the end of the day, if Sonic is in a situation where he feels maybe, just feeling tired and kind of mentally drained, he can kind of sit back and go for a whiff punish game, right? And he doesn't have to, because he doesn't have to go for those approaches. He can sit back, relax, read them, whiff punish, go from there. And that's always going to be good no matter what game, what character you end up against.
Mm-hmm. It's right now 1-1 between these two.
All right, let's see it. Game 3. One on PS2.
It's funny the very small variation that this stage allows. Because we were just on small battlefield, and now it's like that, but slightly bigger. It's funny. 41% right now is Snormanda, but if I've learned anything from these sets, it's really that these early percent just do not matter much at all. I mean, Sonic just gets it for free, and then Snore is going to get one up throw and just chain them together.
Yep, get his own damage. Yeah, but Snor's still trying to find something here. Oh my gosh, almost gets a double jump fair. That would have been the stock. Okay, good opening.
Let's see, has the mechanism present throat. Good catch by SuperStriker. Good reaction. It's not easy to do to catch something like that with an air dodge.
Yeah. Wow. Sonic ran all across the stage, man. Quick dash attack, man. That just sheer burst speed, man, for having that top speed.
You see him stalling in the air as much as possible. Snor not even catching them on the landing. Going all the way under PS2. SuperStriker giving him a kiss with that forward air. Very much at the end of it. The very final hit. This is extremely touch and go. I mean, this is very slow-paced overall. Not much chaining of hits, not much big hits. We're just, this is
whittling it down, man. Whittling it down.
This is death by scalpel. Yeah.
Yeah. The one thing I would really like to see from Snor is Snor's been putting out Mecha Koopa, and if he knows, like, of course, anytime he puts out Mecha Koopa and you see SuperStriker in the corner, SuperStriker tends to go for like a spin dash vertical jump, right? He kind of jumps out of it. He doesn't really want to approach the Mecha Koopa. So I would love to see Snor kind of put Mecha Koopa out like farther behind, like he does it sometimes, and then kind of run behind it, right? Try to chase that, they scout out that jump, you know?
Yeah, no question.
Kind of like what we're seeing from him right now. Good stuff. Just kind of pressuring him. Let the Mecha Koopa do the pressure, and then you kind of come in and punish the the getaway option from SuperStriker.
We're gonna wind up. Okay, it's just yet though. 350 here, Sonic trying to find his way in. Double back air. That last one will land.
The classic.
Yeah, he did. No, why not, dude? You might as well. Oh, I like the weight on that. And I like Snor just going for the jab because just trying to catch whatever he gets, whether it's a spot dodge or roll, whatever.
Yeah, man. I think one of the roughest things in this matchup, just in general, when people are playing up against Sonic, is like, as a Sonic main, I can see some subtle like mix-ups and stuff coming from SuperStriker. But as a player, and if you don't really play against the character a lot or anything like that, a lot of things make it just look so similar to you, right? And it just makes it very hard, and you feel like it feels almost inconsistent. Like, I feel like this wins, but then I do this now, and then it loses. Like, why is it happening? And it's like, you don't even get to recognize what the mix-up is happening, you know, and what the change-up is. And so that's why it's really important. Like, you know, Sonic's one of those characters, Bayonetta's one of those characters too, where you really gotta sit down and really try to understand how the characters operate and what they're looking for and what their mix-ups are in their offense.
Yeah. Yeah, it does feel somewhat difficult to like really be able to tell without a ton of experience exactly why some things are winning or why some things are just not always operating in the way that you expect. And it's a weird thing too, because I don't know about you, but I felt like older games were a bit more consistent in that regard. Like, I knew what was going to happen at any given time, but this game feels a little bit less so, maybe just by the virtue of having so many characters.
Yeah, and I really think that's the kind of culprit of it, right? And that's why me personally, like, I always see that this game is going to take a while for people to kind of get out of that phase, because there's so many options there, and it's just sheer volume of information. Like, there'll be certain things like, why does that interact that way? Like, I don't know, because it's like a more novel interaction than things being kind of like all consistent all around. Like, this is what happens, the end.
You see SuperStriker taking control of this match again. And it might just be another slow bleed out unless Snor can string some stuff together. I feel like Junior has a high level of robbery, but you have to actively participate in it. I don't know. I feel like when Joker robs a game, it's like, okay, well, I have one of 3 things that I could have done. When Junior robs a game, it's like, I could have done a lot of things. Like, I just air dodged into a forward smash. I could have not done that, you know? So I think it's going to be tough for Snore to be able to pull this out. That homing attack, not finding the mark. There's an Eggman robot below the stage or something. I don't know. But
Yeah,
112
right.
here. SuperStriker's still firmly in control.
Yep, good double jump fair. We're gonna wait. This is the opportunity here.
Okay, 51. Ooh, goes right into a kick. It's not enough to KO just yet, though. Has the Mecha Koopa in his hand.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep. I didn't think the blast would kill. Was that forward air clashing with it, right?
I thought that was a bear, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know which direction he was facing. Either way, it doesn't matter. That's going to give SuperStriker one more game. Only needs one more to advance on to Grand Finals against Lucretia, which would be Rob against Sonic. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Good stuff there by SuperStrikers, making it happen. Closing that out. And again, like I said, you know, a lot of good solid mix-ups and stuff like that. Kind of looking at kind of the options you're seeing from Snore, like Snore's getting hit by homing attack, reverse homing attack. Probably doesn't recognize it, and then like, you know, tries to jump out sometimes, and you'll see SuperStriker wait and kind of keep that on deck and then go for a double jump bear, which is, you know, not going to be guaranteed in its own right, but, you know, going to cover that double jump option. And even some of these spin charges, man. There's so many times that Snore is so close to just beating the spin dash or spin charge in the air, and he just swings too early, right? He just whiffs it. Because if they hit, like spin charge is going to lose. But the problem is, like, he's doing it a little too early. But then as a player, if you don't know that, you're thinking to yourself, wait a minute, is spin charge just beating me? So beat it, and then you just stop swinging, and then the Sonic's like, dope, this dude's not even swinging at me. Like, time for me to go, and then he's beat up on him. So like I said, you gotta, I'm telling you guys, and this is not just like as someone who's, you know, started off as a Brawl Sonic, well, technically Brawl Snake, but majority of my Brawl life was a Brawl Sonic main, right? And like this character, especially now in this game and in 4 too, like you gotta learn the matchup, gotta learn some nuances. You don't have to learn 20 billion things because Sonic has a lot of stuff, but at least learn general properties of how spin charge works. Because if you don't, this character's just gonna run over you. This character does so much damage now. I was saying in the beginning of the game when people were like, "Oh, this character's not good anymore," I'm like, "You guys are crazy. This character just does so much damage." He used to not have a good. His dash was only slightly better than average in 4, and now it's like top 3, top 4 dashes in the game, right? So in tandem with his run, which has always been better by a significant margin in characters. You know, in tandem with homing attack being really good. You know, tandem with online, like you have to know this character because this character is a strong character. Sonic isn't just jumping on people for no reason, and you know, SuperStriker is blowing up people for no reason. Like, these guys are talented with the characters, and they just know the character's really, really good.
I think any character with that level of speed that isn't just absolutely crippled with like 1 damage per attack is always going to be strong. The threat of Sonic, the promise that Sonic delivers in a Smash game is terrifying, which is like, here's the fastest character in the game that can do 30 or 40% off 1 touch. You will not catch him. And that alone is such a strong, like, abstract of a character. Like, if you were creating a concept of a character, like, he's the fastest in the game, he does 30 to 40% every hit, and most characters can't touch him. It's like, okay, well, that's busted. And in this game, he's still considered, you know, some people consider mid-tier, like bottom of high, whatever.
Crazy.
And not to say that, and it's not to say that he's not, that he has good matchups across the board, but a character this sort of min-maxed in one direction will always at least be scary, you know?
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
It would be the same as like a character that was incredibly slow that couldn't ever like get to you, but if they hit you 1 time, you lose your stock in 1 hit. It's like, okay, well, like the idea of that is so it's just a very strong set of characteristics.
Yeah, agreed.
That was a very long-winded way to say Sonic is good. Yeah.
Yes, it's very, very good. A very good character. But we're gonna go into it here. Game 4, really good stuff here from SuperStriker. Get back, good catch there on the cart. Trying to get another bear too. Gonna have to air dodge to make that back, but you know, you can get hit by that forward smash. Watch out here.
Gonna charge that joint all the way up on the homing attack. Jab's gonna come out. I don't think it's gonna do it. No, but God, even with good DI, dude, like the angle that sends you at is just awful. Like it's like at a 90-degree.
That dash, I mean, that jab is insane.
5 to 95.
Oh, okay, go for the spin here. Good.
Whoa!
There we go, and that's the first time we've seen him really do that. Nor actually going for a roll. So if Sonic, the way Sonic's homing attack works is if he does homing attack and you shield, if he bounces off a shield, then you know, he doesn't have that much lag. But if you spot dodge, if you roll out of the way wherever it may be, and he hits the ground, he's actually in a lot of lag. And if he does that off stage, there's a lot of instances where he just straight up dies. He like can't recover.
Yeah, and it takes some playing against Sonic to really get the timing, because he can hold it. He can chill out with it, so somewhat of a gamble.
Yep.
Has the Mecha Koopa now, Snore trying to find the stock. Looking very strong here. If Snore can swing big and get another stock off before losing the first one, this would be absolutely huge. Like an up smash, or yeah, there we go. Forward smash, going for it over and over. 3 times, 4 smash attacks in a row. Do I see 5? No, not 5. That would be silly.
Yeah, I would have liked it there, to be honest.
Yeah. With how much Sonic jumps. Oh my God!
Yeah, he definitely tried to escape.
Might be going to a game 5 here. So looking very strong on this one. Triple lick into the buzzsaw, not bad. See the up throw, yeah, waiting for the Mecha Koopa. Do a little bit more. Smart option.
Okay, good nair, yep. Nair's coming pretty well, especially against any aerial spins.
See, yep, the spin dash into the forward air, tries to keep it going, just trying to rob that stock away, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
No Mecha Koopa. Okay, there we go.
Fine,
there it is. Yeah. See, that's the kind of interaction. Like, you have SuperStriker has been very, very aware of the Mecha Koopa, and so he's been going for jumps a lot of times because of that reason there. I think that's one of the first times in the set we've actually seen a clash between the Mecha Koopa and the spin charge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ah, there it is. Mecha Koopa's gonna land, and honestly, it's not like you have to beat yourself up too much for that, because like, yeah, you could have teched it, but you're still down basically a stock and a half, so it's gonna happen. And finally, there you go. So that's that. We are currently in game 5 of the set. This will be the final game either way. See how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, we're definitely seeing some changes here in Snormanda's play. It seems like he's playing a lot better in neutral against certain things. Like I said, we saw a lot of the air-to-air situations against spin charge. You know, it's very shout out to him to kind of continue going after that, because again, like I said, if you don't play this matchup nearly enough and you see that that's like, it feels like it's losing, like, you may just stop and take that option off the table completely, right? But he kept going after it, found his rhythm, found out where he can use his nairs, maneuvering around the Mecha Koopas a bit more and being patient around that, and really you know, force Sonic to use some of his options up, right? When he has to deal with Mecha Koopa, and then you're just wide open and you can punish accordingly. So good stuff, man. Like, I love the adaptation coming from him here. Goes a long way.
And the final piece of that is the stage, obviously. So we'll see what Snore opts to ban. And we'll see what Striker opts to go with his next one. I think on the table are like bigger things. I mean, Town and City we saw earlier, Kalos, FD, things like that. A lot of different options available. It's a big stage list. I mean, we have every Smash stage that's ever been in the game, other than Poke Floats for some reason. Don't know what that's about.
Makes me sad. I don't know. I think that's a conspiracy, man. I'm just going to say it.
got to be something. I feel like if they put in Poke Floats, people would complain that it wasn't new Pokemon and they didn't feel like dealing with it. You know what I mean? They were just like, whatever. It's just let's just not put it in.
Yeah. Man, this chat is wilding out, man. I feel like they're just getting impatient, man. They just had enough. Like, they were just fighting. But chat, relax, man. We almost there, man. We almost there, man. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it together. I'm sorry, man. We'll be there, man. Just take it easy. Take a deep breath. And let's go into game 5.
Ooh, hit into down air. 29% trying to lick him up. It's not going to land just yet, but Town and City, definitely think this makes sense from SuperStriker's perspective. This is the stage that we saw a little bit earlier. Jesus, that homing attack, charging all the way up for extra damage.
Good catch.
Trying to go under. No.
Yeah, good weight there by Storm. Yep, again, forcing him to have to go for a jump, man, and just get out of there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ah, that
Not
sucks.
like that. Yeah.
You remember we were talking about robbery? That's like one of those things. It's like you have to participate. You need to consent to that. You know, like you put yourself in a position where it's like, I'm okay with this happening to me, and it sucks. Like it's tough, but you saw Junior unfortunately play right into it, getting grabbed on the side. Whoa, he's okay.
But
no way. What a move! What a goofy move!
Yeah. Respect the gloves, man. We're going up. Easy damage. Mega Koopa? Oh, okay. Dash back. Alright, Mega Koopa's online. Okay, we got ledge traps. Alright. Here we go. You know, we saw Snore, like, you know, doing pretty well with these earlier. And so it's kind of good to see that come back here on game 5. Getting pressure, getting some confidence here. Oh, man.
Good. Oh, wow. Just spins out there.
Yeah.
Dead at 95%. Good lord. That's way earlier than SuperStriker would have ever wanted to lose that stock, man. Like,
Absolutely.
As Sonic, that's a disaster. Especially, again, against Junior, who's a character who can't really, like, he has to, you have to really try for that, you know? Big commitment.
Yeah. Okay, drop up. Sit back, get this off in there. Not going to be really too much. But SuperStriker will take any damage you can get. Good catch on the bear. I love that. So smooth.
Yeah, I love that back air. Just perfectly placed right there. Now about 45 currently. But I mean, Sonic is Sonic. All it takes is one string, one spin dash into a forward air. Snort gonna go to the platform, gets hit by a forward air, but I like the idea because you limit all of that stage. Like, there's no more stage for Sonic to take you on. You just take that one forward air and then you dip. 70% on SuperStriker trying. Oh, God, yeah. Snore. I can't believe that neutral air didn't hit. Just very slightly off. Another neutral air. Snore might be getting a little desperate to land. Just trying to press A.
Oh! Yo. SuperStriker said enough is enough.
Jeez, huge forward smash off on the side. It didn't get the KO, but it puts Snormanda in the worst spot possible. There's nowhere left to go. Eats the forward air, and SuperStriker out of nowhere there at the very end, makes the conversion to get the game.